What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Humble King Boxing Talk. It's your boy King Petey. I'm here to recap this weekend's fights. UFC and boxing. We're going to start off with UFC. Wei Lee versus Joanna. Probably, to me, and I know a lot of people are agreeing with it, probably the best women's UFC or boxing fight I've seen in a long time. It was a barn burner. Joanna left with a massive swelling on her head, but it was a great fight. It was a great fight. Definitely should be in the UFC Hall of Fame, in my opinion. They definitely deserve a lot of credit. The fans definitely went on that fight. Adesanya versus Romero. A lot of people thought that fight was boring. I thought it was great. I mean, you have to appreciate the art in what a lot of these guys do because it's not easy. So, just the simple fact that Adesanya made that adjustment, especially after getting hit with a couple overhands by Romero, you have to give that man his credit for adjusting and making the fight the way he's supposed to make the fight for him to win. It was a great fight. It was a great event. I only caught those two fights because I was busy watching Kownacki and Helenius. We're going to start off with the first fight on that card. Frank Sanchez and Joey DeVaco. That fight was cool. I actually had Joey DeVaco winning that fight, but it didn't turn out that way. Frank Sanchez, prospect coming up, undefeated. He's pretty good. So I was expecting DeVaco to actually give him his first L, but that didn't happen. Sanchez is good though. I like the way he moves. He stays busy. He has that Cuban style of boxing, so I definitely enjoy it. The way he fights. But as far as it comes for the top 10 of the division, I don't see him beating them yet. I actually want to see him face who was next on that card, and that's F.A. Ajaba. Ajaba went against Kojanu. First 3 rounds were competitive. After that, I feel like he started picking them apart. Ajaba started picking Kojanu apart and hitting him to the body a lot. He was getting away with a lot of punches. A lot of, I don't want to say pity pat, but they were just getting in there. He was just getting in there, tapping him and touching him up just to soften him up so we can go for the knockout. And he ended up knocking him down, I believe, twice, if I'm not mistaken. But I definitely want to see F.A. Ajaba and Frank Sanchez in a probably this year, hopefully this year in an upcoming event. I definitely think it'll be a good fight, and I feel like they should start doing that. They should definitely start letting these prospects fight early, so you can separate your elite from the average. Which actually brings me to my next point with Kownacki and Helenius. The whole fight was close, but Kownacki got caught in that 4th round and he couldn't recover from that at all. Kownacki was doing what he was supposed to do and doing what he usually does, but he ended up getting caught. And that has a lot to do with his defense. Reason being, I chose Wilder a while back when he was supposed to be an opponent. I think around the time Wilder fought Brazil. He was supposed to be an opponent, and I chose Wilder because he gets hit a lot. He's good. I'm not saying that he's done. I'm not saying that he can't compete with the top contenders in the division. But what I'm saying is he wasn't supposed to lose this fight. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't supposed to lose this fight. Helenius is a vet. He came in and he applied pressure. A lot of people thought that Helenius was somebody that Kownacki was just supposed to come in there and beat on to raise his stock and hopefully move up and fight one of the champions. But what a lot of people don't know, Helenius beat Derek Chisora in like 2011, 2012, and he beat Samuel Peters. You understand what I'm saying? So he actually has that experience to beat a lot of these prospects. And I feel like a lot of people wrote him off, including me. Don't get it twisted. I didn't have Helenius winning this fight at all. But it didn't turn out that way. Like I said, Kownacki got caught, and he has to come back and be better with his defense. And because of his stature and how short he is, hopefully his team advises him to go more to the body to break down his opponent, so he can land those big hooks upstairs. But it's not the end. It's not the end for Kownacki. Just go back to the drawing board, write up a new game plan, and come back and try to get one of the belts. Right now, the way things are looking, the heavyweight division is wide open. I don't see why any of these guys really can't contend with the top guys. So hopefully we see a lot more of these prospects fighting each other. But that's it for this video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. There's more videos coming this week, and you already know, stay humble and remain positive. And I'll holler at y'all next video. Holla.